In this series, I'm going to take you through a couple of standing postures. So if you find that during labour you like to be upright, these are going to be really nice postures to use. And also the optimal positions for birth. So I hope you enjoy it. Namaste. So when you're ready, Diane, just stand a little way away from the wall. Legs nice and wide. Bend the knees. And then we're just going to gently circle the hips once more. Perfect. So as in series 1, circling the hips is one of the best things we can do for pain during labour. And it may be that you like to be upright, moving, standing on your feet. Some women do. And so if you are, it's really, really nice to be able to use a wall. Walls are very strong. You can push against them. So they're an optimal, what I was going to say, piece of equipment to use. Beautiful. So you can circle the hips first of all in one direction. And then when you're ready, you can reverse those circles, just working into any pain. And another very good thing to remember is bringing along a Swiss ball into the hospital if you're having the baby in the hospital, or having it at home if you're having a home birth. And that is also a very good way to just loosen off the lower back and relieve yourself of any pain. If you find it too difficult to do this pose and your hips are tight, then you can gently just swing your hips from side to side. Not quite as effective, but very good if circling the hips doesn't come naturally. Beautiful. Great for working through contractions. And when you're ready, you've worked through a contraction. If you have a little rest in between, you can gently come down to the floor. Take your knees out wide, bend your elbows and just rest your forehead. And just relax. Beautiful. And when the contractions come on strong again, you can get up to your feet and work through that pose again. We're going to take you through some squats now. I want to show you the optimal birthing position. So Diane's just going to turn around, and again she's going to use that wall as a support, which is much easier. If you come away from the wall, and Diane, you can stay on the wall, but if you come away from the wall and you practice a squat, you'll see how much easier it is to actually use that wall as a support. So Diane's taken her feet out nice and wide. She's bending down into a squat. And these are really good positions to practice leading up to your birth, just to really build up those upper thigh muscles, because that will help you a lot during your third trimester and particularly during labour. And now Diane's going to come down into Malasana, taking the knees out nice and wide. And she's going to bring her hands together in prayer, which is the optimal birth position. But you wouldn't expect to have your hands in prayer at this stage. I'd be very, very surprised. But as you can see, the force of gravity is going to help the baby come down and out, and you'll have a midwife or a nurse or a doctor there to catch the baby as they come. And Diane can just release her hands and place them forward, just in between her legs. Just to show you another way of supporting yourself in this position. And I'm just going to come and help Diane now, just to show you how your partner can be involved in an active birth. I'm just going to come down behind Diane. It's very important to make sure your partner's supported now. And I'm going to just gently place my arms underneath her shoulders. And I can put my hands on her belly. My lower back is supported against the wall. And I am actually there, present, can feel the baby coming down and out, although not literally. So that's a really nice pose and a great way for your partner to be involved. Alright, so that's the second in our series of Yoga for Labour. I hope you enjoy those and practice those regularly, and look for the third in our series. Namaste.